Chainlink putting in the move. So we're putting on the shirt. We even have it to the top button. More bullish? I don't think so. Two consecutive weekly closes, not only above the upper Bollinger Band, but also above the Gaussian channel. Even though the channel flipped red just momentarily, right? Multiple weeks under here and testing the lower part. But look at this. No closes under the Gaussian channel on the weekly. Now catapulting up. And this move is not to be faded. Very strong move to hold consecutive weekly closes above the upper Bollinger Band. And not only that, let's turn off the Gaussian channel. Look at the lower Bollinger Band. Wide open. Top Bollinger Band. Wide open. Power move. The likes we haven't seen since October of 2023. Did that move stop after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks? We closed above the upper Bollinger Band after we did this very similar move. So could we be topping here? Perhaps. We do have the 1 here on the fib. We do have the old 618 from our previous cycle at $21. We have our 22 high. And we have our break, our clear of the 786, which this is our next local target, but it's just a local target. Our next higher target is above 30. Above that, you have the 1618 at 43. These are still just intermediate targets before our all-time highs. And then our macro fib extensions, we have 123 and 225 way the hell up here. So we need to see how Link continues to react at these fib levels. With Altseason looming, we need Bitcoin dominance to top, which looks like it's in process of doing. And noting also, a good sign for Link is it's putting in moves not only against ETH, but also against Bitcoin. Up about 15% against Bitcoin on the day as well. Fantastic signs. But the most powerful move that I see is these closes above the weekly Bollinger Band. Again, last time we did it, it didn't fade for 5 weeks. And just then, it was just consolidation before an even further move. But we are in different times now. We are not in alt season or on the cusp of alt season back here. This is like a mini alt week, if that. We are now on the verge of an alt season at the same time we're at bull market highs. And just getting started. So, will this move fade here? We don't know. We want to look for signs, right? If it does, so what? We're looking for consolidation, right? We were at sub $10 a few weeks ago, okay? So, a fantastic move by Link so far. Let's not get too hasty. We're up 114% in a month. Okay, good. Let's take a breath and go again, right? Worst case, what do we want to be looking at if we go back down? You want to be watching the MA8. This zone was our breakout zone. So we can put a kind of a threshold on for Link to remain ultimate bullish, like, 100% in a month bullish. We don't want to be closing back below the MA8. When you do that, right, you can start to look for more consolidation in the weeks ahead. And I don't think that's the odds. I think if we're going to go down and chill, based on the past month, I think the chill would be at the EMA8. So that is, as of now, at 1626, but rising quite rapidly. At this next weekly close, I would say we're probably going to be knocking on the door of 18 at the update, around 18, which would be also around the 786. So if we move back down, maybe we can look at the 786, this previous local high. If we break and close above this high, $22. If we close this week above 22, we have no choice but to look at our next target of $31. What else are you going to look at? It's nothing. 31 on the previous bull market to bear market lows, the macro fib at $31. Beyond that, it's 43. Okay, let's go check in our indicators, right? This is what we looked at a couple weeks ago. Chainlink flip from January 2024, support broken. Went to our long consolidation, flipped to resistance right here. This is the RSI. Massive breakthrough. Strength at 70. Great sign. MFI really high, confirming volume up. How about we look at an even better one? The Fisher transform. You don't want to be fading this one. This is my favorite, probably my favorite indicator. Putting in new highs from March 2024. Great sign there of momentum continuing. MACD, momentum continuing, building, week over week. Great sign. ADX and DI, diverging, with the ADX starting to follow the bulls. Green. Great sign. We'd like to get this above 25. That's where we start to get bigger moves. Everything looks great. It's go time. Patience. No more. Now it's go buy your flannel shirt. You better have it on. If I ever see you in public, I'm not talking to you if you don't have flannel. Good chance of that ever happening. All right, so that's our targets for Chainlink as of now on the weekly macro scale. Do we have anything to look forward to on the daily? We don't want to watch anything here. More good stuff. Look at the Bollinger Band here. Peeling away. You want this. Mouth wide open. Look at today's candle. Glorious. The 200 EMA starting to rise. The 100 EMA rising. For the first time. I mean, you could argue here, but I mean, these are big things changing here. All right, so if we consolidate, so be it. That would be even more healthy. The more we consolidate, the more we're going to rip later. We're waiting for Bitcoin dominance to chill, but Chainlink says, I'm not waiting anymore. Flannel on. That's Chainlink update for the day. We'll do more throughout this week. All right, let's get to our quote and card of the day. Conflict cannot survive without your participation. Card of the day. McLaren F1, a throwback, still a classic. Let's get my picture out of the way for a moment and appreciate the actual car. And then there you go, in the yellow, the seat covers and the F1. Got to cover that. Expensive cars. All right, I will see you right back here on the next one. We'll see if we can get this sign cleared up behind me. We need Chainlink shining through, buttoned all the way up just for you. I'll see you on the next one. 47 gold stars if you watch this long. Kudos.